So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to talk about some things that I had to give up to embrace my femininity. If you're interested in a video like that, please keep watching. So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Like I said, in this video, I want to talk about feminine energy. I want to talk about femininity and things I had to give up in order to embrace my femininity. And I want this to be a super casual video because that's kind of like the vibe that I'm feeling right now. So I have my poppy in here and let's just get into the video. And plus my memory is about to run out on my phone, and my battery's about to die. So we got a lot of things going on. So anyways, I just wanted to talk about feminine energy because it's something that I love talking about. I love embracing my feminine energy and my femininity, which it's an interesting journey. I think I've kind of shared it on this channel how I've gotten back into my feminine. I've always been a pretty feminine creature growing up, especially, but I don't know, college, working in corporate America, I don't know what it was. Well, it could be, actually, I do know what it was. It was a lot of things. It was a lot of things where I embraced more of my masculine energy, and it worked for me for a while, and then it didn't. And then I went into burnout and that hustle culture, and like wanting to learn from men was very asinine now that I think about it. Like I look back on it. I actually was just having this conversation with my partner last night, about how women oftentimes look to men to learn how to be a woman. And I was in that same boat. I was in this, like, how to run a business like a man, how to live like a man. And I was learning all these strategies and tactics on how to be a man. And I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working for me. Why was it like, why things weren't working in my favor? It's because I was trying to learn from men on how they do things. And we are not the same. We're not the same. And so, yeah, girl. Yeah, I was learning from men on how to do things, on how to be a woman. And it's interesting. And this is another thing that I was talking about too. There's a big population, I feel, and especially in the influencing stratosphere market, or whatever you want to call it, that there's a population of men teaching women how to be women. And I find that fascinating. I do. I find it fascinating. You know, as a woman, why do we look like as if men have the answers to everything, even how we should be? That's crazy to me. And I'm not knocking it because I was there too. I was always, for some reason, maybe I should dive deep into that. Why? And I think it's a consciousness thing too. Why we're always seeking men. Like, I think it's like a consciousness thing. So you're pretty much seeking validation from men, but why we look to men to teach us how to be women. I just find that quite fascinating, to be honest. But there's a market, there's a population out there. And, you know, at this point in my life, I don't look to another man to teach me how to be a woman, or to not even teach me, but how to embrace being a woman and my femininity. I just find that quite fascinating that we do that as a society. But anyways, I digress. I wanted to share some things that I had to give up in order to embrace my femininity. And one of the things that is a big thing is being right. The need to be right. You know, even though I might be, I might just be right. But there's a saying, and it goes something like, would you rather be in love, or would you rather be right, or would you rather be in love? Um, at, when I was more in my masculine, I would say I wanted to be right. But um, I had to look at that. I had to look at, why do I have this urge to want to be right, and to argue my point, and to want to be right. Like, would you rather be in love, and or what's the saying? How did it go? I just said it. But you know what I mean? Like, I had to think about, like, no, it's not like that is something, me again needing to be validated, and that's more of a masculine quality, is to, competition and these kind of things. And I'm like, well, my mom actually gave me some advice too. She's like, um, do you have the things that you want, or like, just go, like, you have so much in front of you, just go be happy. Like, why do you feel like you need to argue, or like be right, and things like that? And I'm like, she's right. I can go shopping right now and just be in my bliss. And actually, that's kind of what I'm going to do. So I had to give up wanting to be right all the time. Like, when you think about it, that's an egoic thing. And do you really need to be right? Uh, and some people will say yes. And you really got to look at that. Like, would you rather be happy or be right? So giving up the need to be right is one thing that I had to give up, and embracing my femininity. Because arguing and trying to prove, trying to be competitive, definitely not a feminine quality. And honestly, like, when you really embody feminine energy, you just want to relax. Like, you just want to, like, lean back and just relax, and allow things to come to you, and allow people to do their thing, and just be in it, in that essence, and be in that essence. And it just feels amazing. My phone's about to die. Girlfriend, I gotta go. I gotta get this going. Okay. And another thing that I had to embrace, and kind of give up the like, not wanting to be seen. And so, not so how do I read this? Not wanting to be witnessed. I had to give that up. I had to give up not wanting to be witnessed. Um, like, being seen by your man, or by masculine energy is kind of like, was a thing for me. I like to look nice. I liked clothes, and I like to present myself a certain way. But once I was witnessed by masculine energy, I would I would hide. Like, I didn't want to be seen. Now I embrace it, and that was one thing that I had to give up. Now I got like 3 minutes. And another thing I had to give up was the need to control. And so now I'm more relaxed, and I trust myself. And being receptive, and being embodying feminine energy, you really have to trust yourself. You have to trust others. You have to trust yourself. Trust that you're making good decisions and things like that, to feel safe, to feel protected. I had to give up that. So I'm about to run out of time, so I have to speed through this. But another thing, in order to embrace my femininity, that I had to give up was those thirsty posts. Now, your girl used to put some thirsty posts out there on Instagram. Yes, I know. I know that might come to a surprise, but yeah, some bikini pics and things like that. Yes, your girl used to do that, but my partner does not like that. And so that's something that I had to give up. And, being witnessed by a safe masculine energy man, it's like, you don't need that stuff either. Like, you really don't need it. Like, you just feel validated. Like, when you're so full of yourself, and you feel safe in your relationship, you feel so validated that you don't need that kind of stuff. So giving up thirsty posts on the social media, on the Instagram, was something that I needed to give up for my femininity, my feminine energy, and honestly, it feels really good. It feels safer. It feels amazing to not need that validation because you're so full of yourself. So that's one thing that I had to give up to embrace my femininity. So yeah, girl, I just wanted to share that really quick. I'm going to have to figure something out with this phone. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. I haven't talked about feminine energy in such a long time, and I love it. I love feminine energy. I love talking about it. So just thought I'd do a video on it really quick. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I like to talk about manifestation. We are coming out with a course, Manifesting Made Basic AF, and I'm so excited for it, how I transform my life. That is coming soon. I'm also an author. I've written several books, and my latest book is a journal. And I believe in the power of manifesting and scripting and the power of the subconscious mind. So if you're into that kind of thing, I think you'll like it here. Anyways, you guys, that is all for this video. I will check you guys in the next video. Peace.